Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Coronavirus in Michigan. The numbers keep growing here by the day, and the reality is there are more people with it than we likely know. Schools are closing. People are being forced to work from home. Weekend events are canceling by the hour, and right now it feels like this is only the beginning. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. The last thing we want to do is scare anyone, but coronavirus is here, and we want you to be prepared and informed. President Trump is scheduled to speak at 3 o'clock today and is expected to declare a national emergency. We just checked with the state of Michigan, and here is where everything stands right now. There are still just 12 confirmed cases, according to the CDC here in Michigan. Here in Southeast Michigan, there are 2 in Washtenaw County, 1 in St. Clair County, 1 in Wayne County, and 3 in Oakland County. The rest of the numbers make up the west side of the state. Our Dr. Frank McGeorge says that one of those people diagnosed has no history of travel. Oakland County health leaders declared a state of emergency at a press conference that just wrapped up, and our Sean Lay was there. He joins us now with the very latest with what they had to say. Sean, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Rhonda. A lot of information coming out of this news conference. First and foremost, the county issuing that state of emergency. That means they're opening up a path for federal funds to help fight this coronavirus from spreading here in the county. Also setting up a help hotline here locally, 248-858-1000. That is a help hotline that will go on our website, clickondetroit.com. You can find it there. Big picture here, Oakland County learning of a couple of new coronavirus cases here just in the early morning hours from midnight on. One is a positive test that they learned about coming from Hillel Day School on Middle Belt Road in Farmington Hills, a private school. That school is informing families that a teacher has tested positive. That teacher does live in Washtenaw County. So listen closely here. The Oakland County Medical Director talked about the challenges that this new positive case presents.
We are asking them to monitor for signs and symptoms. We're not sure what kind of contact they had with that individual because, again, if they're in a restaurant, were they sitting in a booth beside them? And so, again, it's this watch for signs and symptoms. If you develop signs and symptoms, then we're asking you to contact your healthcare physician, let them know that you were in one of those locations, and they will provide you the next steps on what they want you to do.
We reach out and do a contact investigation with all those folks while they are self-isolating at home. Now, the complication, it's not really a complication. We routinely do this cross-jurisdictional kind of investigation. This person, the patient, is actually a Washtenaw resident. Okay, the exposures occur here.
All right, so what both officials are talking about there is, one, if you're in any of the public spaces that the county put out overnight, that they want the public to be aware if you were in one of those spaces and you may have come in contact with someone, to self-monitor and check your conditions and, be aware of the situation. And then the health director also talking about the teacher at that school in Farmington Hills, about how they're handling this now with staff and students going forward as they investigate that case. The county also issuing an executive order limiting gatherings of 100 or fewer. Rhonda, we just talked to the Oakland County executive. He's strongly suggesting people do not gather in groups. And we talked about what that may look like. He says they don't want to get law enforcement involved at this point, but they are going to be going around to, say, community groups, churches, restaurants, bars, to say no big gatherings at this time at all. That is the very latest from what we learned at this Oakland County news conference. Rhonda, back to you.
It is certainly a new way of life for everyone, but definitely the precautions make a whole lot of sense. All right, Sean, thank you. Just into our Local 4 newsroom, Washtenaw County has now revealed possible exposure locations. This means that places where those confirmed with the virus have been to. Take a look at the locations, and these are times and locations for Monday, March 9th. The first is at Metro Airport around noon. Next, the hair spot in Ann Arbor on North Maple Road and 3rd, and the Ann Arbor YMCA on North Washington. For more information of other possible exposure locations, we do have a list and another map of other areas in St. Clair and Oakland County and other parts on the western side of the state as well at clickondetroit.com. As Sean Lay just mentioned, we have learned that a teacher at Hillel Day School in Farmington Hills has tested positive for the coronavirus. Now, this information is coming from a letter that was sent to parents from the school. The school is closed for today, and according to the school, the teacher's last interaction with students was on Monday. And starting this Monday, all schools across the state, ordered by Governor Whitmer, will be closed for a month. That includes private, public, boarding schools, and these closures are going to last until class resumes, and this is fluid right now, April 6th. And the governor did say that will all depend on where we are at that time. So teachers are not babysitters, but the reality is our kids spend a lot of time in the classroom when parents are at work. So parents count on the schools. And starting on Monday, many moms and dads are going to be scrambling to figure out what to do with their kids. And we've been seeing some of those reactions on Facebook. Our viewers have asked, well, how will they work, bring home an income, and watch their kids? Another viewer asked if the state is going to pay their bills since they'll have to miss work. This afternoon on First at 4, our Paula Tutman will look at what parents can do and how some school districts are responding to these needs. Also new this afternoon, the State Department of Corrections has suspended visitation, meaning that if you have a loved one behind bars, you'll only be able to reach them by phone and not in person. And this afternoon, Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan is scheduled to update on the situation in the city of Detroit. The mayor will speak at 4 o'clock today. He will also have an infectious disease doctor from Henry Ford on hand. And before the mayor, Michigan's chief medical executive is going to be speaking as well around 3:45. So we'll make sure we update you on all of that later today. Ford Motor Company and General Motors announced this morning that most of its workforce is being asked to work from home, and this will go into effect starting on Monday. And if you have plans this weekend, make sure that your event is still happening because many are being canceled. The St. Patrick's Day Parade in Corktown is canceled. WWE SmackDown is no longer happening at LCA tonight. Monster Jam has been postponed, and the Michigan Science Center is closed through the weekend. All Detroit Symphony events at the Fisher Music Center have also been canceled, and same goes for all of the events at Beacon Park, and the list just goes on. These are just some of the big events, but many smaller community events are also canceling or postponing, so make sure that you are checking ahead before making any plans. And breaking news this noon about the Masters golf tournament down in Augusta, Georgia. The first major tournament of the year has been postponed. PGA has also canceled a few others this year, but this is just the very latest in the long list of sporting events to be canceled or postponed because of coronavirus concerns. Meanwhile, the economic toll from the coronavirus is hitting both Main Street and Wall Street. And for that, let's get to NBC's Tom Costello.
As the federal government races to respond to the coronavirus pandemic, the nation's top infectious disease expert is sounding the alarm over a lack of testing kits for Americans.
The difficulty was the connection between the people and the process, and connecting them with actually implementing the test was the reason why people, as you know, are calling in saying, I tried to get a test and I couldn't get it. Hopefully that's behind us.
With health officials urging the public to practice social distancing to slow down the outbreak, communities around the country now taking action.
We must treat this like what it is, and that is a crisis that we have not seen, most of us, in our lifetimes.
Ohio shutting down public schools for 3 weeks. Maryland schools closed for 2. Also New Mexico, Michigan, and Oregon schools. California now banning all gatherings of 250 people or more. And New York City's mayor declaring a state of emergency. Meanwhile, President Trump is defending his decision to ban most Europeans from entering the country for the next 30 days.
I just wanted that to stop as it pertains to the United States, and that's what we've done. We've stopped.
The president even acknowledging travel inside the United States could also be restricted. Also this morning, the White House is acknowledging the president attended an event at Mar-a-Lago last weekend with a Brazilian government official who's tested positive for the virus. The White House insists the president had almost no interaction with the individual and does not require a test at this time. Over on Capitol Hill, Republicans and Democrats are inching closer to an emergency aid package to help Americans impacted by the outbreak. The package would include expanding funding for paid sick days, shoring up safety net programs like food assistance, and funding for free coronavirus testing.
American Airlines says one of its pilots tested positive. He was flying out of Dallas-Fort Worth. The airline believes the risk to the general public, the flying public, is minimal. I'm Tom Costello in Bethesda, Maryland. Back to you.
Tom, thank you. We know this is a lot of information to process, and we are here to help you get through this and keep you informed with the very latest minute by minute. Right now, we have everything that you need to know on the homepage of clickondetroit.com. There's still a lot of misinformation out there concerning the coronavirus as well. One of the big misconceptions involves children. So new at noon, what a recent study found after studying a group of children who were impacted by the virus. We'll have that for you coming up. Also, countless Americans are trying to find a way back home after President Trump's European travel ban. We'll have more on that as well. Stay with us.